Officially known as chronic wasting disease, CWD, also known as zombie deer disease, the sickness is expanding at an alarming rate and could have potential human health implications. Newsy.com has learned that studies show the disease and its symptoms, including lethargy, stumbling and vacant stares, have been detected in over 800 samples deer, elk, and moose in Wyoming alone. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, as of November 2023, this debilitating neurological condition has been reported in at least 31 states in free-ranging deer, elk and moose, and it's also been reported in 3 provinces in Canada. The cause of this degenerative nerve disease is caused by prion 70192-7/abstract. Scientists say Nottingham Trent University professors Samuel J. White, a senior lecturer in genetic immunology, and Philippe B. Wilson, a professor in One Health. Prion, they state, are misfolded proteins that can also cause normal proteins in the brain to misfold, which in turn lead to neurological degeneration. They note this is concerning because prion can last for many years and are resistant to traditional disinfection methods such as formaldehyde, radiation, and incineration at extreme temperatures. They state that while there has not been any conclusive evidence that CWD can affect humans, there is still a possibility that it could happen. Bovine spongiform encephalopathy, BSE, better known as mad cow disease, also a prion disease, broke out in Britain in 1986, and millions of cattle had to be destroyed. Since 1995, the country has had 178 deaths from the human variant of the disease. One of the reasons there is concern that CWD could affect humans is because in laboratory tests prion were able to propagate with human cells. While these tests show that transmission is possible but has not yet occurred, what is clear is that humans are being exposed to potentially infected animals when they hunt and eat them. According to a 2019 study, in 2017, between 7 and 15,000 CWD-infected animals were eaten. Even those who don't eat infected animals can still be exposed to potential transmission through contaminated water, soil, and other environmental sources. White and Wilson also note that deer hunting is a source of livelihood for many regional communities, and if CWD continues to proliferate, it could have a major impact on food security in these areas if deer populations are decimated. Other potential impacts are negative effects on plants and soil health, given that deer graze on vegetation. Issues can also spread to other wildlife that rely on deer for food or as habitat modifiers. The CDC also noted that this is a worldwide problem, with cases of CWD being recorded in reindeer and/or moose in Norway, Finland, and Sweden, and a small number of imported cases reported in South Korea. It also states the disease has been found in farmed deer and elk. These cases highlight the need for international cooperation to monitor and control CWD. White and Wilson recommend the following steps should be taken. Bolster surveillance and monitoring to track the spread of the disease. Work to prevent further transmission by controlling the movement of deer and elk populations. Conduct regular testing to monitor disease prevalence. Promote responsible hunting practices to minimize the risk of transmission. They state, more research is also needed to better understand the disease's transmission dynamics, its ecological effects, and potential human health implications.
Wow.